Good morning, CCA students and parents. How's everybody doing today? Today's Thursday, April 30th, and as you can tell, today is School Colors Day. So make sure you are wearing your CCA colors today, okay? Make sure you take pictures, put them on homeroom.com, and also on Facebook. So, got a wonderful book today. Froggy Goes to School. So we'll get that read here in a little while. Go ahead and do our prayer. We've got a birthday announcement today. Ryan Schrader. Ryan Schrader has a birthday today. So shout out to you, Ryan. Happy birthday. And I hope your day is special. So, I got a ball here. And some people don't think I got a lot inside the old melon here. But what I'm going to do here, I'll put this ball through my head, and it's going to come out the other side, other ear. All right. Now, hopefully it stays the same color. So we'll see. All right. So let's see how this works. I'm taking a ball. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of putting it in my ear. Oh. Oh. Pretty incredible. And I know people have said for years, nothing in between. So makes it easy for me. All right. Happy birthday to Ryan Schrader again. And we have our devotional that we're going to read for today. Thursday, April 30th. Philip ran up and heard him reading Isaiah the prophet and said, "Do you understand what you are reading?" He replied. "How can I, unless somebody instructs me?" Acts 8. Do you ever have this problem? You read something over and over, but you just can't understand it. Whether it's math, spelling, or even something you read in the Bible or here at Mass. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Remember that God has sent people to help us, just as he sent Philip to help this traveler understand the scripture passage. Parents, teachers, catechicists, priests, deacons, and others can all help us understand more about Jesus. But don't forget that you can help others understand too, by the love you show everyone. So today, I challenge you to go out and show people how much you care and love them, okay? Couple announcements. Pickup day today, 4 o'clock to 5 p.m. for 3K to second grade parents. Drive in the back of the parking lot, drive up, turn in your homework, and pick up your new learning packets, okay? And also basketball uniforms. If you've got basketball uniforms to turn in, make sure you get those turned in today from 4 to 5 in the afternoon, okay? Couple special announcements. I emailed out yesterday to parents, but tuition freeze for all of next year. So the tuition rates will not be going up for next school year. Due to the pandemic, COVID-19, it's placed an unusual financial strain on some families, and we don't want that to be a burden. So we are not increasing our rates here at Christ Child Academy. So I hope that helps each and every one of you out there. Fourth quarter report cards we shared yesterday, but instead of our letter grades on the report cards at the end of the quarter for the fourth quarter, we are going to be doing something called proficient or insufficient evidence. And that'll be for grades 1 through 8. Okay? So you're either going to get a P for proficient or you're going to get an IE for insufficient evidence. Okay? Very similar to a pass-fail scenario. Okay? But we make sure you turn in all your assignments and get everything done. Make sure you're checking PowerSchool and making sure all your assignments are complete. Okay? So a couple new announcements there. Book today. Froggy Goes to School. Froggy Goes to School by Jonathan London. Froggy goes to school. It was the first day of school. Froggy woke up and looked out the window. The sun was high in the sky. "Oh no, the bus, he cried. "I'll miss the bus." He hopped out of bed and flopped outside. Flop, flop, flop. The school bus was leaving. "Wait, wait," he yelled, and took a mighty hop. The bus hissed to a stop, and the door folded open. Froggy flopped up the steps. Flop, flop, flop. But when he reached the top, everyone laughed and pointed their fingers. "Froggy!" yelled his friend Max. "What? Did you forget something?" Froggy looked down. Oops! He was in his underwear. He dashed to the back of the bus and hid behind Max's umbrella. All the way to school. At school, he hopped behind the bushes. He tried to hide behind the flagpole. He rolled down the hall like a bowling ball. And in class, he pretended to be a flower pot. "Froggy!" called his teacher. "What?" But it wasn't his teacher at all. It was his father. Froggy rubbed his eyes. He had been dreaming. He was still in bed. "Rise and shine, Froggy," said his father. "It's the first day of school." This time, Froggy got all dressed. Zip, zoop, zup, 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 zat. Then he flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. He tried to pour milk on his bowl of flies, but the carton flew out of his hands. "You're just nervous about school, Froggy," said his mother. "Everybody is the first day." "Not me," cried Froggy. And together they leapfrogged all the way to the bus stop. Flop, flop, flop. At school, Froggy found his name tag on his table. He liked his name. It was the first word he knew how to read. It was the only word he knew how to read. "Froggy!" He read it out loud, louder and louder. "Froggy!" cried his teacher, Miss Witherspoon. "What?" "Hush, dear, it's time to pay attention." But it was hard to pay attention. He squirmed. He looked out the window at the falling leaves. He felt like a leaf. Falling, falling, plop! He fell out of his chair. "Oops! Kindly stay in your seat, dear," said Miss Witherspoon. "We'll sit on the floor at circle time." At circle time, Miss Witherspoon said, "Now, children, today I would like you to tell us what you did last summer. Who wants to go first?" Froggy shouted, "Me, me, 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 me," and so did Max. Miss Witherspoon went clap, 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 and everybody went clap, 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 clap with her. Then they grew very quiet. "Now, one at a time," said Miss Witherspoon. When Froggy's turn came, he jumped up and said, "Last summer, I learned how to swim." And he sang, "Bubble, bubble, toot, toot, chicken airplane soldier." Everybody jumped up and joined in. Bubble, bubble, toot, toot, chicken airplane soldier. When walked in, in walked the principal, Mr. Mugwort. Bubble, bubble. Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Mr. Mugwort glared at him. Then he joined in, bubble, bubble, toot, toot, chicken airplane soldier, till the bell rang for recess. When Froggy flopped off the bus after school, his father said, "Froggy, how was your first day of school?" "Great," said Froggy. "I taught the principal how to swim." That's nice," said his mother. "But where's your lunchbox and baseball cap?" "Oops, I left them at school." "Oh, Froggy, will you ever learn?" said his mother. "That's why I'm going to school, Mom." And together they leapfrogged. All the way home. Flop, flop, flop. So the book today was Froggy Goes to School by Jonathan London. Okay, so Thursday, April 30th, school color day. You saw the magic trick? Ball through the head. Today's pickup day, 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, 3K second grade basketball uniforms. Talked about the tuition freeze for next year for all families. Fourth quarter report cards, going to look a little different this year. No letter grades. So everybody have a wonderful day.